But yeah, bro, I seen the quote, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you this and I'm gonna get on out the way. But like, it was just like I know what I'm saying, like I try to take a lot of people to the top that didn't want to see me at the top.
Yeah, it's bars right
and
there.
It's hard to like, when I heard it, I was like, damn, like that's real. Like you sitting here trying to carry all these people to a place that they don't even want to see you.
Yeah, they want to go with you, but they don't
even want to see you there though. They only, whatever you don't get. You know what I'm saying? And I used to, man, I'm in the mall, I'm like, damn, I like them, but I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody like, hey bro, here go a couple fits, you know what I'm saying, just to support my shit, and then you give them one or two. They there for that type of shit, the extra shit they can get. You know what I'm saying? But like, the whole time they feeling like they the star though.
And you know, it's a sad truth, but it's a cultural thing too. If you notice certain cultures, they work together.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Latinos, you know, people laugh and be like, oh, there's 10 of them in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess what? If the rent is 1,000, each one of them paying 100.
Yeah, they got a plan.
Yeah, so they're all coming together and they're all raising each other up. Now they got a family business. Mm-hmm. This person handle the accountant. This person handle this. They ain't paying nobody.
Yeah.
They got the monopoly on everything that they're doing, and they all make it together. Then they can get their own houses and have their own family and branch out. We look down on that. We want to have our own crib, and now we got all the pressure on us. And instead of me being your employee, because I don't want to work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the boss.
Work for him. Yeah, I ain't finna go work.
You know, I'm struggling and you're struggling. Yeah. Instead of coming together, you know, we stronger together, y'all.
Yeah. So what's happening, man? It's your boy Giovanni McFly.
Your boy Showtime, and this is the Fly Show.
Hey, we back for another episode, man. As always, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Everybody that subscribed to the channel. So we're gonna keep bringing it to y'all, man. Let's get right into it, bro. We had a big fight weekend last weekend. You know what I'm saying? With probably pound for pound one of the biggest names in the game, man. With Gervante Tank Davis fighting Lamonte Rose Jr. So, first off, man, before we get into the fight, we had, you know what I'm saying, a lot going on in the hip hop world too. You know what I'm saying? I hate seeing it, but the Dipset back and forth, Cam, you know what I'm saying, and Jim and all of that. But they did the walkout music for Tank, man. What you think about that?
I mean, I'm a Dipset fan. You know, I can see it two different ways. You know, it's an entertainment thing, and also it's what's gonna put Tank in that right state of mind.
Yeah.
So if Tank did it for him,
yeah,
you know that's his choice. I feel like I don't know if that would have been my choice.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, he in New York, you know what I'm saying? They was in Brooklyn. I think he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, give a nod, but I think he could have went a different direction, you know what I'm saying, and still got the same result. Like, but yeah, it was wild, man, you know what I'm saying, just seeing it. And them cats ain't even from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, they rep Harlem, so it's just like, I ain't really understand the connection there, but, you know, all in all, it was cool, man. But as far as the fight go, you know what I'm saying, there's been a lot of controversy. There's been a lot of conversation about that, you know what I'm saying, so like, where you stand on it? What you think about what happened? What's your result? Who you think won and lost the fight?
I mean, I love the fight. My only issue, which would probably be everybody's issue, is taking the knee. Now, we ain't been in that ring, you know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's real easy for us to be like, hey, I woulda, you know, but I feel like that probably wasn't a good move. From what I hear, they could be potentially reversing that decision. Can they do that?
Yeah, man. So the United States Athletic Commission, they looking into it apparently, and from what, you know what I'm saying, I understand is that at the time of the incident, the replay system wasn't working at the arena for them to look at it.
Right.
So they had to go with the referee's decision. He started an 8 count and then stopped for whatever reason. So they went with his decision because they didn't have a replay right then to look at it and call it whether it was going to be a knockdown or not. So they just left it with what the ref said. But yeah, they do have the ability to go back and reverse it, and it could very easily be Tank going from 30-0-1 to 31-0, and then Lamont Roach would be a 2-division champion at 130 and 135. So it's pretty crazy.
Man, I just feel like I don't know. I don't think it was the best decision to have braids that come down. They probably should have just did them straight backs. You know what I'm saying? Because something like this could happen, you know. Yeah. And I could understand if, you know, if the man got some kind of chemical in his eye and he can't see, you know, like, you know, I don't know. I'm not Tank, so I don't know.
Right.
You know, but yeah, that could have cost him. That could have been a real expensive.
By the rule, you know what I'm saying? And I'm 1,000% pro Tank. Like, I fool with Tank. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the guys when it comes to the sport of boxing and helping bring the sport back. Him, Bud Crawford, cats like that. So I ain't got nothing but love for Tank. But the reality is, when you look at it, the rules say that he can't take that knee. So black and white, no judgment one way or the other. If you look at the book and you say, okay, that's counted as a knee and a knockdown, then that majority decision for Tank has automatically now went over to Lamont Roach Jr. and he's the champion. So it's that big of a situation.
Damn. And he was about to retire undefeated. Boy, that's gonna hurt if they make that decision.
But selfishly, for like as a boxing fan, it might be the motivation he need to drive him to fight 10 more fights. So
100% will. I don't feel like he'll retire if
so being selfish, I hope that's what happens so I can get 10 more fights out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like 100% if they overturn that decision, he not leaving.
It's gonna be a whole nother fire.
He's gonna have to beat Roach ass. Yeah. And then he gonna have to see Shakur now.
Yeah, he gonna have to go probably 3-division champion or something, you know what I'm saying, after the loss to be like, okay, now I can walk away from this. But I feel like it's gonna light a fire on them if that's what happened.
Yeah, I feel like he wanna leave a certain way. Yeah. And that ain't how you wanna go.
Not with the 30-1. He wanna go out with the O.
And the knee. He ain't wanna go out taking the knee.
Yeah, so that I'm looking forward to it. It was a hell of a fight, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lamont Roach Jr., like he said, you know what I'm saying?
He did his thing.
He said in the press conference, I told y'all, you know what I'm saying, I got the skills to pay the motherfucking bills.
he said it.
So I'm like, hey,
it was a fight though. It was a fight. Shout out to both of them fighters. Both of them left it all out on the table. You know, that's an unfortunate thing because I would have liked to see a knockout or really see what we came to see. But they did their thing. Like, I'm not disappointed at all.
No doubt, man. So like we kind of touched on the Dipset beef, you know what I'm saying, and I'm just curious from the standpoint of like, and I'll tell you where I'm at with it. Like, I feel like it's levels, right? I feel like with me and Portier, I feel like that's more like a KMA situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with the Dipset situation with Jim and Cam, I feel like that's us.
Right.
So what I struggle with is like, why is it so much of this being played out in social media or through social media versus them two brothers being able to sit down and have a conversation?
I mean, I think I just seen a Freaky Zeke interview. And basically he's like, bro, we're not selling dope no more, we're selling algorithms.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, all the people was concerned about this, that, and making all these comments. It was like, look, Jim's album taking off, Cam's show taking off.
Yeah.
We're selling algorithms. Right. It was like, Jim's not going to Cam's house, Cam not going to, they know where each other live at.
Right.
It was like, they can call each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like it's fake. But I feel like they're putting it out there for that reason, you know, and they probably put some stank on it. Like, I don't feel like I think if Jim Jones really wanted to fight Cam, they just would have had a celebrity boxing match and took the proceeds.
Yeah.
Gave it to a charity or just kept it. 10 mil, bro? Come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I just...
He know Cam ain't finna come up no 10 mil for a fight.
But even with that, I mean, I think I'm looking at it like for the culture though, because you creating a narrative that like this is okay. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all brothers, really. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you creating this narrative like it's okay to be beefing with your brother, at odds with your brother, when like if you gonna have it and it's for that reason, like do that with somebody else, man.
Right.
Do that with somebody that's on the other side of the track so it look believable. You know what I'm saying? If that's the narrative you want to create, do it that way. Don't do it the well. Now we already, everybody got ops. You know what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers that don't get out their house. They got ops. Like, you know, everybody got an op in their head. You feel me? So like, I'm already dealing with that. But then on top of that, now you telling me I got to look at my brother and them sideways too?
Right. And see, that's why like certain groups I have the utmost respect for. Not saying I don't respect Dipset, because I do. The locks. Like when I say they stood 10 toes down, and bro, you know they had beef. Like you know, and shit go, man. Me and you, we don't always see eye to eye.
Go that way.
But I'm not gonna come on here and I'm not doing that.
Nah.
Like I'm gonna come see you, or you know, we gonna talk about it when we talk about it. And so I agree. And it's really, it's about these young cats out here, bro. They so impressionable. And the older I get, I see, because that's really, a lot of these kids, they not out here in the street like that for real.
They're not
even outside.
It ain't even for real.
This is their outside.
They not out there at all.
And this is what literally is raising them. This is where they're getting everything.
Right.
And like, if you don't have a dad, you know what I'm saying, or a dad that's present like that, you're looking at, and I'm gonna speak for myself. I would pull from men, you know, as I was an adolescent coming up, to figure out who I wanted to be, because I don't know, you know. And so I would pull, but I was pulling from the things that are celebrated. Like back in the day, like shit, if you was hard or you did some crazy shit, like that was celebrated. If you pop somebody in their mouth, even if it. Like you was the man.
Some gangster shit.
Yeah, or if you had 10 girlfriends and you not even
like
girlfriends,
you went through phases. Like you had some cats that was like, you know what I'm saying, like they out there in the streets brawling every day. You had cats that they had all the women. You had cats that had all the money. And like through all of that, you know what I'm saying, like the whole thing was like, when I coming up, for me, it was like the cats with the money, they was like, they up, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I always had like a hustler mentality, like it's go get the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't, in those other realms, like I said, I don't really care about all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, I don't want to be a gangster. I ain't trying to be a gangster. I'm trying to get some money. You feel me? I'm trying to be on these streets with some money. That's my goal. You feel me? So like, I just think that over time that's kind of changed, man. So like now everybody is like, if you killing the most, you the man. Yeah. So now in our community, we sitting around killing each other, thinking like that means something.
And just for clout. They ain't even getting paid.
Just for the hell of it.
Not that would make it okay.
Yeah, but just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying, to kind of transition into, you know what I'm saying, some other stuff. But like, off camera, we was talking about Gilly earlier. But that's just like the young boy that killed his son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a straight A student. You know what I'm saying? Intelligent kid, first and foremost. You a star athlete on top of that. And as a side job, you just running around here making drill music and killing people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cool, bro. It's not. Like
his nephew retaliated. Wasn't it his nephew?
Allegedly.
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 But my point by saying that is, it doesn't matter who it is.
Right.
It starts a chain of events. If I kill your brother gonna come kill my brother.
Gonna stop.
And people don't take the time to think that's somebody's son, that's somebody's father.
They killed him in front of his mama.
Yup, he showed
Yeah, they killed him in front of his mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is not okay. Like we gotta stop normalizing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like something like this happened, bro. And we making t-shirts and everybody got the same t-shirts to match their shoes and we go bury them and we get right back to do this shit again in a couple days. Yep. We gotta stop normalizing this. It's not okay that these kids is 15, 16, 17 years old just killing each other for nothing. Then
if you got somebody out here pushing peace or trying to speak to the youth, they clowns.
Yeah.
They clowns. Oh, you ain't what?
That man could have
But
been
you'll
through
celebrate
everything.
this man. He killed your cut, you know.
But that man could have been through everything under the sun, and you don't know just because he got to today where he trying to push peace. But he could have been he could have been the most notorious killer in the game at one point. He just found something different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like it's wild to look at it like that, bro. And I guess that tie into the next, you know what I'm saying, part of our conversation, bro, with like mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing that like we normalized over time to not talk about it.
Man.
To just, you know what I'm saying, you don't talk about stuff like that. You just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted really to hear what your thoughts are as far as that and how it affects the community, how it may or may not have affected you. You know what I'm saying?
I think it really varies by culture, honestly. I think Latinos and melanated folks, there's so much stress and there's so much struggle, right? That it's normal. This is, you know, and when you hear the older generations, they're like, they're either gonna see God or, and that's what currently right now, that's what I do. But I had to go and obtain the tools to understand and deal with my problems. Not go grab a bottle, not go lay down with this girl, or just go make some money and just leave the problem there. It's not going away. And so, you know, I think as a culture, we're not going to obtain these tools. We're more focused on other things. And it's not cool to, you know, I ain't crazy, or I ain't weak, I got this. Okay, you might have it and you might be able to function, but if you can create a better quality of life and regain your peace by going to seek some therapy, and you know what, you might go talk to somebody you can't relate, cool, go find somebody else. Or you might can reach out to somebody of an older generation, and that is cool, that's been through what you've been through.
Yeah, see, I think that's what worked for me mostly. Like, coming up, I always was around older people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I ended up around you. See
that little slick shot? Yeah, I see how slick he is.
But like, that's how I came up, you know what I'm saying, around people older than me. My sister, it's a 10-year gap on me and my older sister, so I was around a lot of her friends and shit, and even beyond that, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm looking at it from that same standpoint, and not rightfully so. This is just me talking about my situation, how I dealt with certain things. I didn't deal with them. It was just like, okay, why would I go talk to somebody sitting on this couch and they ain't from where I'm from? They ain't seen what I done seen, which again, passing judgment. I don't know what them people done been around. You know what I'm saying? But that was my thought process, and that's how I, you know what I'm saying, was like, I ain't going over there. You know what I'm saying? So I did lean a lot on the community and the older people that have been through certain situations, but you also get misguided like that. Because the fact that just because they did it that way don't mean it's the right way. Just because we did it like this for 70 years don't mean it's the right way to do it. So I just feel like, bro, like a lot of it, I just thought I didn't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I just compartmentalized everything, just kept pushing. You know what I'm saying? But over time, that started wearing on you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even realize it, but by the time you get to a certain point, it really, you know what I'm saying, you're at the point of no return. So you trying to figure out, like you said, I'm gonna start drinking, I'm gonna start drugging, I'm gonna start doing all these other things that really don't behoove me, but I'm doing them because I think that's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I get sober, that shit right there looking at me.
And see, I think a lot of responsibility right now is on us, this generation right here, because we're the ones being looked up to now. And you know, y'all have to be careful. Like, there really should always be a mentorship in any craft, or just being a man, period. Seek a mentor. But before you go seek guidance, look at that person. Me personally, I'm not gonna take nutritional advice from a fat person. And no shade to heavier people. I'm just saying. or like, I'm not gonna take financial literacy advice.
But you can't say that it didn't say no shade.
You're right. But heavy set. We be politically correct. But I'm not gonna take financial advice from somebody who's in poverty. You know what I'm saying? And what sense does that make? You know, and there's a lot of people who are poor who want to give out all this financial advice. Like, I'm gonna take advice if I'm taking advice from a spiritual person, I'm gonna take spiritual advice from somebody who has peace, who I can see the evidence who has enlightenment, and that it's working for them. I'm not just because I like this person and I think he's a cool dude. I'm not just gonna take advice from him. So y'all have to really be careful where y'all seek, advice and guidance from too.
And see, I add to that, bro, because I honestly like, and it's not a right or wrong thing. Like, I used to say the exact same thing you just said, but then parts of that I'd be like, a person that's homeless, I don't really want to take advice on how to go get a home from somebody who's homeless. But I can take advice of how not to be homeless from somebody who's homeless. You know, so sometimes it might not be the person that you can't take advice from. It may be the piece of advice you actually need from that person. You know what I'm saying? So it may not be, you know what I'm saying, how do I get from here to here? It may be how do I not go from here down here? You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it from both sides of it now, to where like, okay, yeah, this man is homeless. I don't know if he really gonna be able to tell me how to go from not really having anything to having a home. Because if he could tell me that and he knew the recipe, he would do it.
Right.
But he could damn sure tell me what he did to go from already having those things to not having it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a great philosophy. That's what I do. Like, I listen to everybody. You know, if it don't apply, let it fly. A lot of stuff I'm gonna just let it go. But like, you can learn something from everybody. It could be a 5-year-old. My son is 3 years old and I learn stuff from him. I don't scrap no resources.
Did you say if it don't apply, let it fly?
If it don't apply to your life, it's not gonna help you grow.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, let it fly.
Yeah,
that's an old military saying.
Yeah, that was hard. The way you just, you know what I'm saying? That was hard, bro. Like, I was like, damn, bro. I'm listening to everything else you saying, but I'm like, damn, bro, just, you know what I'm saying? That was bars, bro. Might be the hardest shit I ever heard you spit, bro.
Oh, it's about to be a comeback.
Hey, look, I'm gonna chill out, man. But look, we was talking about mental health. We talking about bars, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to bring everything together. Big X the plug, man, like went viral because of a video that he did where he crying and talking about how, you know, these people and those people, these people ain't there when you expect them to be there, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I know we done both been through some situations like that.
Thanks.
So, if you don't mind, just kind of speak to, one, his situation, you know what I'm saying, from the outside looking in, what you think it may be this got him in this, you know what I'm saying, in this mental state. And then two, for the people that's watching, how did you get away from that? How did you get past that? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. Okay, as far as Big X is concerned, I think he's trying to adjust to the fame and the money. You know, a lot of times it's hard, bro. And he probably had some money, you know, and I don't know his financial situation before his deal or whatever, but it's a different level. Now you're on TV. Now there's so much that come with it.
Yeah, you can't go nowhere without somebody recognizing you.
So when you have your A1s from day one with you, and now you start seeing them shift, and it's hard to deal with. I went through something similar to that, you know, making money and just doing some things, and you know, everybody around you was cool, like, yeah, it's all love. And you know, there was people I had bonded out or got lawyers for, or you know, if they went away, I made sure their family ate. But soon as I got popped, man, it ain't nothing but tumbleweeds and fucking crickets.
Yeah.
So you have to start reevaluating, and you have to move a certain way. And I think that's just him adjusting. And you know, I really don't like to see people looking at him talking about he weak or laughing at him. Nah, because you know what? You cry too. It takes more of a man to be vulnerable. Now, if I'm going through something and I gotta cry, am I gonna go online with it? No. I'm not
getting on the line with you.
I feel like there's a time and place for everything. Yeah. But if that's how that man chooses to express himself, and he had a message to get out, I don't see no problem with it.
But I think it's a character thing too, though, because I feel like in that science, if you look at that situation and look at the polar opposite, if you up right now, you also not going on live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I live my life on social media and I'm always my highs are on social media. Why can't I put my lows on social media?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it adheres to the fan base because like now, this a real person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm sitting here looking at him, saying, man, everything is up. Everything that I see with dude is up. Like, he can't really relate to. Man, I got a eviction notice on my door right now. He don't know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? He on this. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, trying to get by. So it's like, I think, in a way, seeing that bring him closer to his fan base. You know what I'm saying? Right. I hope it don't go all the way Rod Wave type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I fuck with Rod music, but when Rod on stage faking suicides and shit, and that's what his fan base is kind of being taken toward.
Right.
Don't go there, bro. Like, don't take it all the way to that.
Be authentic.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, now you misleading people again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that, again, from a mental health standpoint, they don't even know if they want to finish today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that real that like, I don't even know if I want to do this shit for another 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you start doing shit like that, you took them from 2.5, 3 to 0. They all the way now like, shit, I'm out of here. So don't even, you know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking from a place to where I done been in them dark rooms and was like, bro, I don't want to do this shit no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? I done had a lot of shit on my plate where I'm like, man, I don't even want to do this no more. Like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, I have to look at like, I put a lot of people in a bad situation if me being selfish. You know what I mean? But at the same token, I got friends of mine that done committed suicide or, you know what I'm saying, like, died super young. So it's like, at this point in my life, bro, I had more time without my best friend than I did with my best friend. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, T-Rock died super young, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, well before his time. But it's like, shit like that wear on you over time, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I dealt with that shit with my grandmother. My grandmother passed, I was the same way. I hated going to the hospital, so I didn't go. Then I'm sitting here like, damn, if I'd have went, would she have made it? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I ain't having these conversations like we having right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sharing right now. I was just like dealing with the shit. Right. But for years, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's nothing wrong with you being able to say how you feel and express how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now, to be honest, some of my worst days now are better than my best days then. And I was ready to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So if I did that, I don't get to this point. I don't see none of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you as a father again. I miss a lot of shit. Right. If I just said, fuck it, I'm out. You know what I mean?
And I salute Big X. And like you said, if you out here flashing and I got this deal and I got that, man, show everything. Because just like, I'll use Kevin Gates as an example. Kevin Gates came to the table with him being molested, his spirituality. There's like a lot of things that I do in my spiritual life that I kind of kept under the table because I'm like, man, they ain't gonna understand or they gonna think I'm a weirdo. And so now, him being transparent and saying, I don't care what people think and I'm gonna show the real me, that helped so many people who was molested, especially as a man. Like, bro, you can't, you know what I'm saying? So a man of Kevin Gates' stature speaking on that.
Same with Mike Tyson. Right,
and Mike Tyson. And so now people are feeling more comfortable in their spirituality and their truth, and so I feel like as a public figure, you do have a responsibility to help your fans. They helping you, they buying your houses, they buying everything. So, if there's a way that you can help them by simply being yourself.
Yeah, just be true. Be true to who you are, be transparent, you know what I'm saying? And like, that way when they see you, they don't see nothing different. Like, you can be you, you know what I'm saying? It really take pressure off of you because you ain't got to uphold this image all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can just be who you are naturally. Exactly. And keep moving, you know what I'm saying? So. And
really people gonna gravitate to that more.
Yeah.
More than.
Like I said, so I just feel like I really wanted to speak to that because like you know what I'm saying? Like, for that man, he going through something, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's without question. But I just hope that whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like we say it all the time, it ain't what you go through, it's what you get through. So whatever you're going through, I hope you get past it. I fool with the music, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he going in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? The beat's crazy on everything that I heard him on. But I just feel like, you know, it just had to be, it's something that everybody need to know, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to not be okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I think he's just adjusting to the new lifestyle and the people around you. You know how that go. Yeah. So he gonna have to take some hard losses, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with letting people go. Let go what don't serve you. If somebody's not for you, hey, you know, if you know what you bring to the table and you're gonna make their life better, and they're not making your life better,
1000%. But yeah, bro, I seen the quote, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna get on out the way. But like, it was just like. I know what I'm saying, like, I try to take a lot of people to the top that didn't want to see me at the top.
Yeah, it's bars right there.
And it's hard to, like, when I heard it, I was like, damn, like, that's real. Like, you sitting here trying to carry all these people to a place that they don't even want to see you.
Yeah, they want to go with you, but they don't
even want to see you there, though. They only, whatever you don't get, you know what I'm saying? And I used to, man, I'm in the mall, I'm like, damn, I like them, but I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody like, hey bro, here go a couple fits, you know what I'm saying, just to support my shit. And then you give them one or two. They there for that type of shit, the extra shit they can get. You know what I'm saying? But like, the whole time, they feeling like they the star though.
And you know, it's a sad truth, but it's a cultural thing too. If you notice certain cultures, they work together.
Yeah.
Like, Latinos, you know, people laugh and be like, oh, there's 10 of them in the house.
Yeah.
Guess what? If the rent is 1,000, each one of them paying 100.
Yeah, they got a plan.
And so they're all coming together and they're all raising each other up. Now they got a family business. Mm-hmm. This person handle the accountant. This person handle this. They ain't paying nobody. They got the monopoly on everything that they doing, and they all make it together. Then they can get their own houses and have their own family and branch out. We look down on that. We want to have our own crib, and now we got all the pressure on us. And instead of me being your employee, because I don't want to work, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the boss.
Work for him. I ain't finna go work.
You know, I'm struggling and you're struggling. Instead of coming together, you know, we stronger together, y'all. For real. If everybody come together and support each other instead of trying to be the star, because if my boy becomes a star, I'll carry his bags. I'll do whatever. Whatever he need, I got him, because I know he gonna put me in position.
But that come with being humble. You know what I'm saying? That come with having that certain. That's a different bone though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got that. You feel me? Because like for me, we done took trips. So if it's something come up and they like, hey, bro, you going to Europe, and you like, man, we gone. We still going to Europe. Right. Just like we used to go to Miami or wherever else. We still taking a trip. Right. I had to carry bags then. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit who bags they are. Right. We still got to carry these motherfuckers. You feel me? Until we get to a level where we ain't got to carry bags no more, people moving and shit. It's cool. Like, man, look, you win, we win. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? With any of my brothers, with anybody around me, I don't care who it is. Like, I want to see everybody up. Right. So, cause it don't cost me nothing to see you win. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm content with it. You know what I'm saying? You did what you did. You up. Cool. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost me a thing. And then to be able to see that and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like even the small things now, bro, looking back 20 plus years of us doing this, man, little things we done did is like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
with no question.
Right. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just think that when it's all said and done, man, like, we got to do a better job within the community, like you said, like, you know what I'm saying, supporting each other, looking out for one another, you know what I'm saying? Because it's, man, even if you don't even go shop with them people or whatever it is, like, for you to share a post, for you to like a comment, for you to do it don't cost you anything. You already there.
Like and subscribe.
Like, for sure. But you had to, like, you already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like I'm asking you to go do 5-6 steps to get there. You already scrolling past the post anyway. Just like it, share it.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like just it's already in front of your face anyway. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, you know what I'm saying, show the people some love, man. Because I think I got a lot of good relationships with folks right now, just off of that alone. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we don't spend no money with each other, but I'm there to support them. They support me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just for the network, shameless plug, not so shameless. The people that we breed with and we got our dogs from, we had our puppies or whatever, but we got like, they'll come through and support. The dog trainer come through. My guy Teddy, like he family now. He's not just a trainer of dogs, he's like one of my brothers. So like, that network was built off of the fact that we all had a passion for something, and we all looked out for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if they need shirts and stuff done, they reach out to us, we take care of it. If, you know what I'm saying, like, we need a $5,000 setup to put our puppies in and incubate our puppies, we don't pay nothing, they just give it to us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a lot of love there. It's like a barter system.
And bro don't be talking about this that much, but I'm gonna make sure we highlight it. If you want some of the baddest dogs in the game, you got to see when I tell you, they got one of the hardest bloodlines I've ever seen, ever. And he got a whole, like you said, he got a whole network of people, trained, boarding, any knowledge you need on that particular breed. They know how to make the raw food. They know the medicine, man. They got this shit on lock. When I tell you, I ain't never seen no dog this hard.
But yeah, we and I appreciate that, bro. Like, for real, like, cause the craziest thing about it is it's really our first run. You know what I'm saying? So like, we got 3 dogs right now, all 3 years and under, but they bloodline is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a blessing. Like,
tell them about the bloodline.
So my wife, a lot of times my wife like, man, we got lucky with these dogs. Like, man, we got a blessing with these dogs. This ain't luck. You know what I'm saying? Even the deal, like, so shout out to Travis and me and the Oaks. You know what I'm saying? TriStar Bullies. We deal with them. You know what I'm saying? That's where we got all 3 of our dogs from. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the pet, it's a lot of Dax blood in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all 3 puppies, it's a whole lot of Dax blood in there. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. But like, Dax one of the if not the biggest name in the American bully breed, he's one of them. But it's more sought after bully ever. Had over 1,000 puppies on ground when he passed, and he's actually in the Bully Hall of Fame.
Where can they go to look at your dogs?
Man, at Compton Riot. You know what I'm saying? Compton's our oldest dog, but yeah, at Compton Riot. He's got we got a TikTok page and an Instagram page. So you can go there, you can see the puppies, you know what I'm saying? You can keep up to date as far as what we got going on with breeding. So Compton and our younger boy Leo, they're actually open for stud right now. So check them out, see what's going on there. And then again, the support, man. So TriStar Bullies, you know what I'm saying? You can check out their website, Travis and Mindy Oaks. And then also Sit Me and Sit dog training. So that's my guy Teddy Walls over in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So also, you know what I'm saying, tap in with them too. So if you buy a dog, take good care of the dog, if you need nutritional information, anything like that, feel free to reach out to me. And then as far as the dog training, man, Teddy does an amazing job. Like, he'll have your dog standing on a fire hydrant in like 4 weeks. Like, dude is the truth, man. So like, that's part of the family. But yeah, man, we got some incredible blood as far as those pups go. I still got a few puppies available. So again, at Compton Riot, check us out, see where we at. Send us a DM or something if you're interested.
And if you're not for real into dogs, like for real, don't even.
Yeah, don't hit me up asking if I got puppies in.
This is the real deal. This ain't no buy these 2 pits was banging out at the neighbor house.
Yeah,
this ain't that.
We ain't doing a puppy farm.
These are shows like these top tier.
These are really good dogs. You know what I'm saying? They well trained already, but really good bloodline, good bone, no defects, good hearts, everything's there. You know what I'm saying? And just to tap in, like with TriStar and the way the things, these are TriStar dogs. So
they pre-clipped and everything too, huh?
Yeah, we already they cropped, they papered up, ABKC papers, like everything's done. You know what I'm saying? And these are like 30-pound dogs at 14 weeks old. So they big dogs.
Little monsters.
In their pockets, just in case anybody want to know that.
Hey, you know, so they temperament, man, is just perfect.
Yeah, we can have them around anybody. They're not dog or people aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So you never have to worry about that. Solid blood. You know what I mean? I've had them around 2-3-year-old babies. I've had them in hotels with 2,000 people in the lobbies, walking in and out at the HBCU Classic last year or year before, and they greet everybody like it's no temperament, nothing there. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't say a lot about them just because they my dogs, and I don't want to just act like I'm just gaslighting people. But yeah, we got some pretty solid blood, man, and these dogs have been raised inside the house. Like we don't just have them chained up outside. There's none of that going on. So yeah, they top of the line when it comes to the bully game. So reach out to us at Compton Riot, Instagram, TikTok, and then like I said, TriStar Bullies. And if you need the training, which everybody should have a well-trained dog, you take them anywhere. Reach out to my guy Teddy Walls. You know what I'm saying, over there at Sit Dog Training. So shout out to them as well, man. Hey, this your boy Giovanni McFly.
Boy, Showtime.
And this is the Fly Show.
Yes, sir.